I tell you, Mr. Neefsale, there'll be a monument to yourself in this town one day. You mark my words.
Goodbye now, Mr. Neefsale, and safe journey.
We present The Factory by J.G. O'Malley.
Godspeed, Mr. Neefsale, and thanks for all you've done.
Goodbye.
With Leah McCallaghan and Niall Buggy. The Factory.
Goodbye.
A wall plaque at the very least.
Well, Joe, what do you think of that, eh?
Sounds all right, Bruddy.
All right, he says. Is that your best? Pat, give us 2 large whiskies here, if you please.
Coming up, Bruddy.
I tell you, Joe, we have that little pipsqueak in our back pockets.
Would you say he'll have much influence?
Look, they wouldn't have sent him down if they weren't going to go by his report. Where's your brains?
I believe it when I see the bulldozers moving in.
Well, you're that doubting Thomas.
I never thought it would be this big, Bruddy.
And the nearness of the little whore. Here with us for the best part of 3 days and waits until an hour before he's going to give us the good news.
No, gentlemen.
Thanks, Pat.
There you are.
Do you think there'll be much opposition?
Opposition? Who'd oppose us, for God's sake?
Not us, the factory, yeah? You know how they go on now, the talk about pollution and all that.
Pollution, my backside. Haven't we gone through all that with your man? Who do you think is going to have the gall to stand up and speak out against employment? Joe, we live in a depressed area. Houses occupied by old men and women of 90, and all the young ones gone to Birmingham, Coventry, and the like.
Brother, get down off the box. You're talking to me, not a political meeting.
All right, Joe, but remember, it was yourself and myself showed first interest in this thing. Oh, I know well what they used to be saying behind our backs those times that we went up to Dublin. The 2 playboys off up to hobnob with Tim Pat and his cronies in the bar at Leinster House. When all is said and done, it's yourself and myself will have done something to get this bloody place moving. And think what it'll mean to your business. And the land.
Now you're talking.
The land, Joe. That bit of scraw you have will be worth £1,000 an acre.
My bit of land. 5, 6 acres at the most. To your, 30, 40?
Joe, listen to me now. There'll be a seat for you in the council out of this. You'll have my seat, Joe.
What do you mean, your seat? Where'll you be? You're not thinking of kicking the bucket on us, are you? Or is it Leinster House? Is that it? By God, I always knew it. That's what you want, isn't it?
What if it is? It's wanting I'll be as long as we have that gob-dog Garrahy up there.
All right, all right. Here's Pat back again, just in time to give us another drink. It's terrible hard to get drink around here. I was just saying to Bruddy, you might as well be in the Gobi Desert.
Oh, no.
Hey, give us 2 small ones, Pat.
Right you are, gentlemen. Oh, was that your man from Dublin?
Oh, aye, he was from Dublin right enough, Pat.
Is it going ahead, then? The factory? Everyone knows your man was down about the factory.
Nothing's settled yet, Pat. It'll be a while yet. But we're doing our best.
Look, Bruddy, I'll have to be getting home.
I'll have to be going myself. Hold on, I'll be with you.
Good luck, Pat. All the best.
Luck, Joe.
Pat, a word in your ear. You remember that little request about a telephone?
Aye.
All fixed. The PRST van will be pulling up outside the door any day now.
Oh, thanks, Bruddy. You're a bloody brick. I'll give you that.
All part of the service, Pat. My respects to your lady wife. How are you, man?
How are you, Bruddy?
I've got some good news for you. I'll tell you about it again. Come up tonight.
Yeah. Well, Mal, warm weather for school teaching. What'll it be, the usual?
Ah, yes, Pat, please. A lovely, slow, creamy pint to wash down the chalk dust. Thank God for the 5-day week.
It's well for some. Did you hear the news?
No.
Well, you met your men. It's all fixed up. The factory. 95% certain, the fella from Dublin said. And mind you, I wasn't listening or anything like that. I just happened.
Oh, so that's what Bruddy meant. Well, I'll be damned. That's marvellous. At long last. Not before it's time.
Now.
Ah, thanks, Pat. That looks lovely. I've been looking forward to that all afternoon.
Oh, your men have it all fixed up. Joe and your father-in-law-to-be.
No, none of that, Mr. O'Neill, please. Well, more power to him anyway. And to Joe, too. They've both done their bit.
Aye, for themselves.
Hmm?
Do you know where it's going to be? Down by the lake. Bruddy owns most of that land. And what Bruddy doesn't own, Joe does.
Unfair. A factory has to go someplace. Are you imputing ulterior motives? Tut, I'm surprised at you, Pat. Two such fine, upstanding, public-minded citizens.
Oh, I'm not saying a word against them. I'd hardly be fool enough to say anything against Bruddy before you, of all people. Now, would I?
Yes, son of a gun. How many times do I have to tell you? We'll have no more of that now. Do you hear me?
Oh, only having you on, Mal.
Well, tell me. What's it going to be?
What's what going to be?
The factory, man. Details. Come on, you're the man with all the information. What kind of factory are we getting? What are they going to make? How many jobs?
Oh, be God, I haven't a clue. A factory's a factory. Here's Phil.
How are you, Phil? What do you have?
Pint, please. Oh, I suppose you heard about the factory?
Oh, courses. I thought I'd be the one to bear the good tidings. In answer to your question, yes, I did hear. About 5 seconds ago from Pat here. How did you hear about it?
Oh, just down the street. From our much-loved public servant and councillor, Bruddy himself. According to him, I'll be getting all the work I can handle. The way Bruddy tells it, I should be going home for me tools now. Thanks, Pat.
Well, I'm sure you got more out of him than I did from the meagerly informed Pat here. Did you get any idea what kind of factory it's going to be? How big?
He said something about 2 phases over 3 years. Ended up with over 1,000 jobs.
1,000? God, that's wonderful. The Civic Committee was thinking in terms of a couple of hundred. Marvellous. What are they going to make?
I didn't say. Well, you know, Bruddy. Always in a hurry. Hand and shoulder. A quick, quiet word in your ear. Mark your card. Put you in the picture. All part of the service, as he says himself. And then, gone. Must go, must rush. Like a March hare. Of course, I shouldn't be talking like that about Bruddy to his prospective son-in-law.
Oh, God, not you too, Brutus. Pat here has been making his weak little jokes along those lines since I came in.
Sorry. How is Una, by the way? Haven't seen her for a while.
Oh, fine. As a matter of fact, she said she'd look in here on our way back from the library.
Oh, good. I'm expecting Sheelagh, too. We can have a celebration.
Say what you like about old Bruddy. He has been working on this one a long time and never let up. He deserves a good pat on the back this time.
He'll get his reward, don't you worry. It wouldn't surprise me to see him getting Garry's seat next time round. Wouldn't be any harm either. That old dusser's past it.
He'll be getting his reward sooner than that. The price per acre for his land down by the lake. For the site. You can bet there'll be a queer bit over the going rate.
So that's where it's going. Of course. He'd need a water supply. Any kind of factory would.
Well, let's hope it's not one of those beauties that poison the same water. I was reading about one such. A real-life horror story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some crowd, a huge American outfit, called the Malibu Corporation, makes synthetic fibre. Effluent from the factory was run into a lake, and the people round the lake were great fish eaters. The result, something that's now known as the Malibu disease, didn't show up for years. There was a gradual build-up of the poison, and then one day, bingo, it struck. The entire population of one village crippled, and it affected the mind. Those that died were reckoned to be the lucky ones. An American journalist wrote a book about it. It's called Malibu. I'll lend it to you.
Well, by God, we could do without something like that.
Hello there.
Welcome, ladies. You've come at the worst possible moment. My round. Oh, no, what do you have? G&T for you, Sheelagh?
Yes, please. Can I have a lager, please, Phil?
One lager and one G&T coming up.
We were talking about the good news.
What news? Oh, tell me news. I long for news.
About the factory.
Oh, God, that old thing. I thought it was something interesting.
It's only the biggest thing since St. Patrick got rid of the snake.
Did he? Oh, I hadn't noticed. Una, will you ever forget that old codger giving you the eye up the square? 90 if he was a day.
Been at the cooking sherry again, Sheelagh?
Either of you enlightened, liberated young ladies happen to hear what they're going to make?
At the factory?
Yes, Sheelagh, at the factory.
Oh, Dad told me. Synthetic something. A year from now, we'll all be dressed exclusively in washable, crease-resistant, non-fading...
He didn't by any chance mention the name of the outfit?
He did, yeah. It's the, Oh, wait a minute. It'll come to me. Yeah, I've got it. It's the Malibu Corporation.
Where's that daughter of ours tonight?
She'd have a game of squash. Then there's a meeting of the ICR. She said she'd have a sandwich in Pat's.
Doesn't look good.
What doesn't?
Having her tea in a pub instead of coming home like a Christian. Can't be any good for the digestion, not if I know Pat's pub grub.
It isn't often she does it. Anyway, I think she was meeting Malachy.
Is anything happening there?
What should be happening?
Romance, woman. Is there a blossoming?
Seem to be good friends. I don't think it's all that serious.
Too damn serious, if you ask me. All the young people nowadays take themselves too seriously. Always talking about books. Or if it isn't that, it's people's rights, housing tinkers, discussions. Do they ever go courting at all?
That's a funny complaint coming from a father.
I'm not suggesting any hole-in-the-wall stuff. I'd just like to see them behaving a bit more like what we used to call normal in our day, that's all.
Times have changed. Youngsters are more socially concerned nowadays.
There's a lot on their minds.
Oh, by God, times have changed, all right.
It's Malachy. Come on in, it's good to see you. It's Malachy.
How are you, Bruddy?
Well, will you look who's here?
No, don't stir. I'll pull over this chair.
We were just talking about you.
Oh, I wondered what was making my ears burn on the way up.
No, we were just wondering if you were meeting that daughter of ours.
We met earlier on. We have a sort of arrangement to meet again later. I'll look in at the pub anyway.
In my young days, it was as much as a woman's reputation was worth to be seen inside a pub.
Oh, Malachy wasn't want to listen to that.
Did you have something on your mind, Mal?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, Bruddy. It's about the new factory.
Ah, you heard.
People are talking about nothing else. I assume that was the good news you mentioned.
Oh, hi.
It's all over town, and there's nothing but praise for yourself.
Do you tell me? People are kind, very kind.
When I heard it, I was like a dog with two tails. Terrific news. I wanted to come up and congratulate you.
Well, no, that's right nice of you, Malachy. Thanks.
But, as I say, I ran into Una in the afternoon, and she told me what kind of factory.
Oh, I?
Has she got it right, Bruddy? Is it the Malibu Corporation?
That's right, yes.
Well, Bruddy, it's about this business of pollution. All those synthetic fibre plants are suspect, but this one more than...
Not interrupting you, Mal, but isn't this talk a little ahead of itself, like?
I don't think so, Bruddy.
Well, things are looking fairly good, but that's as far as it's gone at the moment.
Yes, but...
My opinion is that if we play our cards right down here, show a lot of enthusiasm for the project, etc., we stand a fair chance of getting accepted. We're hardly at the starting gate yet.
But isn't this just the right time to be concerned? I mean, no point in letting the thing get off the ground before speaking up. You have people parading with placards and sending deputations when the factories are built. It's far too late to do anything then.
Just a minute, Malachy. Too late? Too late for what?
But too late to register objection, protest, if they don't happen to like what they're getting.
Malachy.
Well, that's a good one, all right. We're working hard on something here, Mal. We've our work cut out for us, I can tell you that.
Yes, but
But nothing, Malachy. It's help we want now. All the help we can get. And I must say I thought you'd be the last man to go against the good work of the community.
Exactly the point, Bruddy. Is it going to be for the public good? The Malibu Corporation I've read about, and it must be the same crowd, would certainly not be for the public good. And what I'm saying is that it's now, at this initial stage, that the question should be asked.
Claptrap.
Now, Bruddy, go easy.
Sorry, Mal. It's just that if you knew how hard some of us have worked to get some kind of factory down here, to get a bit of a move on this part of the country.
Bruddy, I know it well. I was only saying to Phil Murray today that if we get a factory, it will be mainly due to the efforts of one man, namely yourself, and more power to you. God knows the place needs something.
Now, that's more like what I expected from you, Malachy. Right then. What's all this about asking questions?
Bruddy, we have got to ensure that we don't lose more than we gain. Do you know anything about the company that's supposed to be coming here?
That is coming here, if I have any say.
Do you know their history? Do you know that they've polluted the waters around their other factories solid?
Look, Mal, you're a nice fella, and I know your heart's in the right place. But don't you know damn well that these things will be looked into by the bucks in Dublin? I'm not able to judge these things. And with the greatest respect, I don't think you are either.
I know they do their best, but they're out of their league. The thing those technical boys never seem to take into consideration is that there are times when technology no longer applies.
Such as?
Such as, Well, take, for example, human error. A fitter has a heart attack when he should be attending to a particular job, and it's the middle of the night, and there's no one about but himself.
All catered for.
But they can't be. Not all of them. Consider the failure of materials, then. A pipeline burst, thought it was x-rayed yesterday and found to be okay.
Do you think they're idiots altogether? Your man today was telling us about safety factors and fail-safe yokes that allow for all these things, including human error, as you call it. They're corrected before they can happen.
But tell that to the people of Seveso. A whole area that won't be fit for human habitation for, what, years and years. And don't think the Italians haven't got their own authority and their technical books. Some of the best engineers and scientists in the world.
It strikes me, young man, that you've made up your mind about this.
I've made up my mind. Well, now, that's good, all right. I think that's really good. Well, now, do you know what strikes me, Bruddy? You don't even want to hear what I came to tell you about the Malibu Corporation, or about the disease that's called after the same lovely outfit. I haven't made up my mind about anything. I'm just seeking information. I'm concerned, that's all.
Are you trying to say that I'm not concerned? Is that it, my bucko?
Now, Bruddy, don't.
That Bruddy be damned.
Oh, I'll make a cup of tea.
Listen, young fella, my lad. You're just a blowing in this place. Here a wet day. Whereas I've worked for the people of this area going on 40 years. When your backside wasn't as big as a shirt button, I was concerned about the welfare of the people around here.
I know.
You know sweet damn all. If you think I'm going to stand aside after all my work and the work of people like me and that fellas like you come up with your objections about environment, intellectuals, people with their heads in the clouds and no ass to their britches, a lot of them, if you think I'm going to let a Johnny come lately like you stand in the way of progress, of jobs, employment for the people, ideas that I've worked on all my life without the least hope of personal gain of any
Would you be so enthusiastic about this particular project if you didn't stand to make 40 or 50 grand on the sale of the land?
What's that you're saying? Am I hearing right? You young pup, get out of my house and never show your face in here again.
Don't worry, I'm going.
Oh, Malachy, won't you stay for a cup of tea?
Mal, I called in at the pub and they said you
Good
just
night,
left.
Mrs. Murphy. Good night, Una.
Mal.
Let him go. And no truck with any members of my family, do you hear?
Dad, what happened?
The young... my God, after all I did for that fella. Ungrateful young whelp.
Dad, would you please explain?
Calm yourself, Bruddy, for God's sake. You're as red as a turkey cock.
Mal, say something to you, Dad.
Did he say something? I'll say he said
Your
something.
blood pressure, Bruddy, for God's sake, remember what the doctor said.
What did Mal say, Dad?
They only accuse me of trying to get the factory so as to make money out of the land. That's all he said. In other words, plain, unvarnished skullduggery. Huh? Now that's what he accused me of. It was not a nice thing to hear under your own roof.
He didn't mean it, Dad. I know Mal.
Know him? Well, I thought I knew him too. Put him up with this committee and that committee. Praised him everywhere, to everyone.
Mal appreciates all you've done for him, Dad, and he respects you.
Well, if that's his way of showing respect, me girl, you
now,
can tell
Bruddy,
him from...
don't go getting yourself into a state again. Here, drink your cup of tea.
Now, you're not to see him again, Una. Mind now, I meant what I said.
Yes, Dad, I heard what you said. Now, everything will be all right. Don't fret yourself.
He's just got a bit too big for his boots. That's his trouble. Thinks he's better than his betters.
Isn't this just heaven?
Marvellous. When I'm running this little country, I shall certainly decree 2 Sundays in every week.
Oh, make them warm and lovely like this one, and you'll get my vote.
Una, I shouldn't have talked to him like that. I don't know what made me say that. About selling the land. Well, I do, I suppose. I just wanted to stop the flow. He was being so damn pious and sanctimonious, going on and on about the good of the community and how nobody worked harder or more.
He has worked hard.
Yeah, I know all that. I know all about that.
I never thought I'd hear the pair of you arguing. You get on so well.
All the same, your dad is tunnel-visioned about this thing. Won't even admit the possibility that there could be anything wrong. A closed mind. Do you remember what Goethe said? With a closed mind, even the gods struggle in vain.
Putting yourself up for the gods now. Anyway, it was Schiller said that.
Was it? Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it.
The fact remains, he didn't even want to hear about the Malibu Corporation.
He has done a lot for the people.
God, if I hear that once more, I'll vomit bone marrow. I'm not denying any of that. But don't worry, he'll get plenty of credit if he brings it off. And, of course, some profit.
There you go again. Do you really think Dad is only interested in this thing for his own financial gain?
Of course not. I wouldn't dream of suggesting such a thing.
You did, the night before last.
But I've just told you. That was only to stop him going on and on.
Funny you should mention it now again, though, isn't it?
Look, of course there'll be financial gain involved, but that's incidental. The really important consideration for your father is the way his standing in the community will go up if he brings it off. So his mind is set on it, and he will just not brook question or criticism in any shape or form.
I see. According to you, then, Dad's only concerned with his own reputation. That isn't very far above the other thing. You're making him out to be a very poor class of a human being entirely.
He's a political animal.
Oh, animal. Not even a human being. You know, I don't recognize my father the way you describe him at all. And, Mr. Moran, you're showing a side of your nature that I didn't know was there. You sound completely cynical and venomous.
Oh, God, Una.
Do you want to know how I see my father? There are times when I get a bit embarrassed with all his politicking, this wheeler-dealer stuff. Mr. Fix-It for everybody. In the same way I used to be embarrassed as a child when he'd occasionally have a few drinks too many at a wedding or something. Make an ass of himself to make people laugh. Sure, that's his public face, the way he is. Always wanting to manipulate people and draw attention to himself. But there's nothing sinister about that. He's a strong personality. People expect him to be the mover, the life and soul of things. As far as his private life is concerned, to me, he's just a tremendously kind, loving old dad.
It's marvellous to hear you talking like that. I just hope if ever I have a daughter that she'll just once talk about me like that.
Well, maybe that'll happen. A couple of days ago I wouldn't have been in any doubt. But I have to admit, the way you expressed yourself just now worries me. I happen to believe that my father is essentially a decent, right-minded, caring person. And this may come as a surprise to you. I also happen to believe that deep down, you and he are very much alike.
Which of us will you have?
Please don't make me choose, Malachy. As you say, he has his heart set on this thing. If you were to go against him, I think it would be more than he could take.
Oh, come on, Una.
Mal, I'm serious. He likes you. That's always been obvious.
Well, it wasn't Friday night.
That was a moment of anger. Can be forgotten. Look, you were both in the wrong with your hot heads. If I didn't believe that, do you think I'd be here disobeying him? Look, if you were to start a sort of campaign against this factory, my God, I'm beginning to wish I'd never heard of the same factory. Do you know what would happen? It wouldn't be just my father would suffer, or you for that matter.
I don't follow.
Do you know nothing about the way people live in the country? Look, with something like that, sides are taken for and against. People get set against each other and, look, in the country these things drag on for generations. What caused the split is forgotten, only the bitterness and hatred remain.
Chip, see that lovely lake? Just imagine thousands of tons of toxic industrial waste pouring into that every day.
Oh, will you let up, for God's sake? Talk about my dad going on and on. You're becoming a one-subject man, too.
There's a principle involved.
You men retreat behind the word principle when it suits you.
Una, I have a duty to ask the necessary questions.
Duty, principle, bogey words. Why do men always find it necessary to wave them about in self-justification?
You seem to have learned an awful lot about men all of a sudden.
And for furtherance of my education, I have to thank the Malibu Corporation.
Oh, God. That name. You're right. I had forgotten what we were arguing about.
The Malibu Corporation is no longer important. Nor any other kind of factory either. I'm talking to you about my dad. And I'm asking you, will you go easy on him at the meeting tomorrow night?
Just a minute, Una. Now, let me get this straight. You're asking me this at the price of our friendship. Have I got that right?
You have, Mal.
Well, that's neatly laid on the line anyway.
Don't make it sound as if I'm holding a gun to your head.
It seems to me that's about the size of it.
Oh, look, Mal, will you be reasonable? If you went against my father, and I continued to see you, don't you understand what that would do to him? I'm his only...
So, whatever harebrained or bloody-minded scheme your father comes up with now or in the future, you'd expect me to row in with it. Is that it?
Now you see how unimportant this whole factory business is. You're already ignoring it completely and leaping forward into the next possible confrontation or difference between...
It won't wash, Una.
Oh, I didn't think it would.
Well, thank you for making the position painfully clear. I must confess I'm a bit shocked, but I suppose as long as your father's feelings aren't affected, it really doesn't matter.
Mal, please.
Another thing surprises me, forgive me for mentioning it, the cool, calm manner in which you state the rules of the game. It doesn't seem to matter much to you which way I decide.
I've had plenty of time to get used to the idea. The last 2 nights I didn't sleep a wink.
Very well, then. The cards are all nice and neat, face up, on the table. Well, I suppose I might as well be off, then. No doubt you'll be able to find your own way home.
Oh, go to hell! You fool!
Goodbye, Una.
Malachy.
Ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, please. A little order, please.
Thank you, Bruddy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming along here tonight. You all know the subject for discussion. The possible factory. And what we can do working as a community to change that possible into probable. Now, I believe I am voicing general opinion when I say we are all delighted that things have come this far. Fair to say also that we owe a debt of gratitude to Messrs. Murphy and Graham, to Bruddy and Joe here for the sterling work they put into it. As it's Bruddy who knows more about this than anybody else here, I will now pass over to him to put us in the general picture. Bruddy.
Thanks, Father. Thank you all. Now, I'll be as blunt as I can in what I have to say. This factory will be the making or breaking of this town and everyone in it. Now, with all the talk that's been going on, mostly, I think, down in Pat's pub over pints of stout. From all the talk, you'd think the whole thing was settled. Well, I can tell you it's not. Far from it. So, what decides whether a factory will go in one place or another? The people. The people themselves. The project must have the wholehearted support of the people in the area. Now, my belief is that if we show ourselves enthusiastic enough, aye, and hungry enough, we stand a good chance. The one thing that frightens those people off is the fear of bad industrial relations. A community that's not pulling together from the start is a poor prospect. What we want to decide tonight is on ways and means of getting it across that we are pulling together. Now, that's all I have to say. For the moment now, anyway.
Thank you, Bruddy.
Thank you.
Now, would you like to add anything to that, Joe?
Thanks, Father. Friends, Bruddy has put the case in a nutshell. The whole community stands to gain. Especially your supermarket. Certainly the supermarket will do well. I make no bones about that. But so will every other business and individual.
Listen, forget about supermarkets. We're talking here about a construction job that's going on for at least 3 years, with every available man earning top wages. We're talking about houses. We're talking eventually about 1,000 jobs. 1,000 jobs for men and women in the finished factory. We're talking about services improved out of all knowing. New schools, shops, restaurants, sports centres, better roads, maybe a hospital.
As Bruddy says, if we work together on this, everybody wins. If we don't, everybody loses. It's as simple as that. I'd go further and say this. Anyone who doesn't give his wholehearted support is working against the people of the area.
Thank you, gentlemen. Well, now that is by way of a lead-in. Before we get down to the main business, which is, as had been implied, a sort of public relations effort by the people for the people, has anybody else got anything to add at this stage before we proceed?
I'd like to say something, Father. I thought you would.
Yes, Malachy, go ahead.
Everything that has been said is perfectly logical and reasonable, and, if I may say so, put very forcibly. It's all absolutely true, as far as it goes.
What do you mean by that? A thing is true or it isn't?
Well, what I mean is this. The remarks that have been made apply to any factory. But that isn't the whole story. The question we have to ask ourselves is whether this particular factory is good for the community, for the area, or not.
God, a factory is a factory.
With respect, Mr. Chairman, that observation of Pat's is sheer nonsense. Suppose we accept a factory that will pollute our lake and our atmosphere, that will cause disease ranging from dermatitis to lung cancer, that will have our children born crippled or imbibing poison with our mother's milk. Would that factory be to the benefit of the community? Hardly. I'm not saying that the particular factory we're talking about at the moment will do all or indeed any of those things.
What are you saying then?
Well, I'm saying that I happen to know that this particular corporation has a very, very bad track record in this respect, and that we must examine the thing in much greater detail, have assurances and guarantees, and ask more questions before we accept the factory in this village.
It's not a question of accepting. We have to go out and ask. Beg, if necessary, if anything is to come our way. Nobody's going to come down here and offer to do us favours. Listen, we've had enough of this kind of talk. All that business about crippling diseases and cancer and so forth, it's just scaremongering.
Is it though, is it? It is a fact that this corporation has other plants in places like Portugal and Madagascar, countries like this one, that have no legislation defining acceptable levels of pollutants. It is a fact that some materials used in the manufacture of synthetics are too dangerous, whatever the guarantees.
Well, what about that for shifting ground? First he says he wants guarantees, and now he tells us guarantees are no use. What are we sitting here for, listening to this blather? Father, can we not get on with the business of the meeting?
I am not shifting ground! There's no inconsistency there. What I'm saying is that criteria based on purely economical and technical considerations are not enough.
And for God's sake, use words we can understand.
Mr. Chairman, Father.
Yes, Phil.
I'd just like to say, nobody is ever blamed for bringing in a factory, whatever the result. But try and stop one, for the very best of reasons, and you're the worst in the world.
Mother of God, another of them.
Well, We do hear a lot nowadays about things going wrong. And the same old excuses are always trotted out. A situation that could not have been foreseen, that sort of thing. We heard it there a few weeks ago when that nuclear reactor exploded in England.
What particular point are you making, Phil?
Well, I just think that what Mal has been saying deserves a better hearing, that's all. And then there's the question of social pollution, which I understand can be as bad as any other kind. Are we all that certain that we can change overnight from being a rural community to heavy industry without, well, consequences? There's bound to be an upheaval of some kind or other.
Well, I'm glad at least that we've got away from the contemplation of disease and death.
But, Father, it is important.
Yes, Malachy, of course. But let's not lose our heads, shall we? In these matters, as in all others, we must try and keep a sense of proportion. There are lots of everyday activities that involve risks of one kind or another. We are told, for example, that smoking cigarettes causes lung cancer and heart disease. But do we promptly ban smoking? Of course not. And just think what would happen to the exchequer if the state were denied all that revenue. And like the state, we must deal in pragmatic solutions.
The Church's well-known talent for compromise.
I'll take just one more quick comment if anybody wants to make one. Pat, did I hear you having something to say earlier? Have you an opinion you want to put to the meeting?
Be God I haven't, Father. Opinions is bad for business.
Another pragmatist. The priest and the publican.
I detect a certain snide edge to your remarks, which I must say I find rather surprising, Mary.
The issue is one of life and death, Father. Have you heard of the Malibu disease?
Now, I think we should press on.
Can't we put it to the vote?
Yes, a good idea, Bruddy. All right, now. Now, all those generally in favour of moving on to the main topic for discussion, please raise your right hands. Well, no need for a count. Pretty well unanimous. Bruddy, will you outline your proposals for coordination of effort?
All right, Father. So, we can expect a deputation from the authority in a few days, probably Thursday week. But we'll let you know definitely as soon as we know ourselves. They have people from the Malibu Corporation with them, and they'll be wanting to know exactly what...
Are you not afraid of being seen talking to me on the street, Joe? I'm only a blow-in after all.
Ah, now, Mal, what kind of talk is that? I wanted to have a word with you.
Oh, yes?
I think you had a good point last night about this pollution business.
Are you changing camps, Joe?
Ah, no. I just wanted you to know. I'm not all that happy.
Have you communicated your doubts to your friend and colleague, Bruddy?
Now, don't you know Bruddy, Mal? Sure, there's no talking to that man when he gets the bit between the teeth.
But wait now, Joe. I want to get this clear. Which side are you on?
Oh, I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying, don't let him bulldoze you the way he bulldozed that green young fella from Dublin into picking more than 30 acres of his land for the development.
Ah.
Don't let Bruddy put you off, Mal. You'd get support.
Would I have your support, Joe?
Now, you know, Mal, I couldn't come right out and go against Bruddy.
I see. But you have no objection to going against him behind his back.
Ah, Jesus, you're misunderstanding me now.
I don't think so, Joe.
Here's Phil.
Hi, Mal.
I was just saying to Mal here, Bruddy shouldn't get it all his own way.
Oh, I'm surprised to hear that from you, Joe.
Doesn't surprise me all that much.
Look, lads, I'll have to be going. I'll see you.
So long,
Bye,
Joe.
Jesus.
The last time I saw an eye like that was on a travelling rat. That fella's so crooked he could hide behind a corkscrew.
Slimy bastard. Agree with you to your face and then search for a soft spot between the shoulder blades. You know, he's going around, getting his oar in wherever he can, trying to thwart Bruddy. He wants everything for himself, that fella.
Yeah, the Grahams were always grabbers. Are you coming for a jar, man?
No, I don't think so, Phil. Not after last night.
Hmm?
Do you know what I like least about the way things are turning out?
What's that?
Well, it's shaping up as a sort of personal feud between Bruddy and myself. You know, when I think of the show I made of myself last night, you'd never believe I had it all worked out in advance. Logical arguments, convincing facts. Well, you heard the way it came out. Ranting like a lunatic. Alienating everybody in sight.
It's hard to think straight when people are shouting at you. Anyway, I wouldn't worry about that.
Are you with me, Phil?
Count me in, man. All the way.
Good man.
Well, what's the next move?
Right, well, I have an appointment tomorrow afternoon, after school, with the editor of the Chronicle, old, what's his name?
Webster.
Oh, well, yeah, Webster. I'll bring along the Malibu book and see how our Mr. Webster responds to a little lecture illustrated with horror pictures. It'd be no small thing if we were to get him on our side.
Don't expect too much from that quarter. You know yourself more than half that paper is taken up with ads every week. And Mr. W knows who pays the wages. He'll not make any waves.
Phil, you're a terrible cynic. God. I was accused of that myself recently.
Yeah?
Yeah, Una. She told me I was cynical about Bruddy's motives.
You'd have to be cynical about his motives, unless you're a complete idiot. That's being realistic. Ah, well, she is his daughter. I hope you two have stopped being childish. I gathered from Sheelagh there was a coolness.
I haven't seen her since Sunday. She more or less gave me my walking papers.
I see. A bit of a row, and you're prepared to leave it like that.
No, but...
Get after her, man. She's worth it.
There's no point, Phil. Not as long as Bruddy and I are on opposite sides of the ditch on this factory business. I'm finding out that blood is thicker than... whatever it was we had.
Look, you know as well as I do, it's a country thing.
What is?
That bond between father and daughter. Go and see her at work. Time you read a book, anyway. But you'll have to sort out the father as well. Go see him. Apologise. Tell him anything you like. Tell him lies. Look, you're dealing with one, possibly two, stubborn people. And you're a stubborn get yourself.
I beg your pardon.
But this time you're going to have to bend a little. Or a lot, if that's what it takes. Only don't let the grass grow. And that's the one thing marriage will teach you.
Thanks, Phil. I'll see what I can do. You're a good man to have around when hope is low in the heart. I say that for you, lad. By God, I feel ready to chew old Webster into little pieces tomorrow. The next Chronicle, when does it come out? Monday. Monday's Chronicle will have a demand for inquiry into the Malibu Corporation in big black headlines, front page.
Oh, yeah. As the man said about subliminal advertising, I'll believe it when I see it. But, good luck anyway.
You stated your case very clearly, Mr. Moran. Yeah, and thank you for showing me your book.
Mr. Webster, what I want to know is, will the Chronicle do anything to help?
Oh, I can't say that just at the moment, Mr. Moran. We should certainly be keeping an eye on things.
Do you not think a more definite commitment is needed if you are to keep faith with your readers?
We always like to feel that we keep faith with our readership, Mr. Moran. This is one of the oldest provincial newspapers in the country.
Delay could quite literally be fatal, Mr. Webster. If this thing is allowed to roll on unchecked, it'll be impossible to stop. You see, the financial investment involved is so vast that once the thing is set in motion, there can be no turning back.
Mr. Moran, pollution happens to be one of the fashionable causes at the moment. Oh, there are others. Law and order, ecology, multinationals, nuclear energy, women's liberation, for heaven's sake. But we can't go charging off on our white horse every week tilting at windmills. No matter how worthy the causes. Look, I believe in the essential goodness of, say, the Lord's Prayer or the Sermon on the Mount, but that doesn't mean I'm going to print them every week in my editorial.
This is not a theoretical abstraction, Mr. Webster. It's a clear case of imminent danger to a community of which you are the most effective public voice.
I have to remind you, Mr. Warren, that yours is the only critical voice I've heard raised in this matter. Do you know, I had a letter last week from a gentleman who claimed that cancer was caused by trees. told us it was our duty to start a campaign for deforestation.
Look, you can't have been listening to me, Mr. Webster. I'm not talking about some dotty notion voiced by a crackpot. I have put at your disposal facts and photographs compiled by an independent person which cast legitimate doubts on the advisability of allowing this particular company into the area. Or into the country, for that matter.
I have a suggestion for you, Mr. Moran. While we certainly wouldn't be prepared to adopt a particular editorial line on this, at any rate not at this stage, we do report news. Now, if you were to have meetings, gain support, hold a few rallies, that sort of thing, bring in outside help if necessary.
Ah, you mean rent a crowd, outside agitators?
I dare say we'd have to refer to them in those terms, but you're surely prepared to suffer such minor slings and arrows. Anyway, depending on the size of the thing and the public interest, we would consider covering it as an ordinary news story. Have you contacted the authority, by the way? Surely their technical people will be able to allay your fears.
Mr. Webster, we are conditioned to think of scientists as infallible creatures, working away with saint-like dedication. But they're not infallible. Of course I'll contact the authority anyway, and the national dailies and television. Mr. Webster, if we do succeed in getting national coverage on this, won't it look strange if the local paper has stayed off the subject?
The national newspapers poke fun at us provincials all the time. Ever since the Skibbereen Eagle. We're accustomed to their scorn and can live with it. And now, Mr. Moran, if you'll forgive me, there's somebody waiting.
And my friends, I'll tell you something else. A few weeks ago, I was talking to a woman down here on holidays, and she says to me, "Oh, I much preferred it down here before you got the electricity. The oil lamps were so quaint, so romantic." But the same night in Pat O'Neill's pub, she was demanding 2 cubes of ice with her large gin and tonic. She was a harmless enough poor old soul. But it's far from harmless when people in the community, aye, and people to whom we have entrusted the education of our children,
Bloody blowing!
when such people oppose progress, the betterment of the people, an all-round improvement in the standard of living on some trumped-up, scatterbrained ground. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, I don't regard that as harmless at all.
Right, lads. That's the one. You have the paint?
Yeah.
Good. Make it quick. You have 10 seconds. Go on, man.
Right.
Okay, now. The rest is. A thorough job, remember. Tires, windscreen, and all lamps. Will you shut up? All right, now. Go!
There's someone coming! Come on!
Of course, you know who I have to thank, don't you? The genial Bruddy and his rabble-rousing. If my skin was black, I could have him up before the Race Relations Board for the incitement.
Doesn't mean a thing, Mal. A few bloody yobbos that'd be afraid to look you in the eye if you met them in the street.
That doesn't worry me in the least.
That's my boy.
Ironic, though. It's the council who'll have to foot the bill. Look, I've been in touch with the Friends of the Environment in Dublin. Believe it or not, it was Webster put the idea in my head. Listen, they've guaranteed at least 10 carloads down here for a meeting next Thursday. And it could be twice or even 3 times that number, depending on who is free, how they can arrange transport and so on. They'll distribute leaflets and make a few speeches. And they're going to get some dope on the Malibu Corporation. I told them what I have. We're to organise as many local people as possible. They said that was very important. They also wanted to know if we could get some kind of a band and a few banners.
Oh, Jesus, I'm not sure I like the sign of that, Mal. Oh, we've been taken over. Lambs to their particular slaughter. Oh, you don't have strangers coming down to help.
Just like that, for the price of a phone call. I wonder where's the snag?
There's no snag. They're just dedicated people, that's all. Prepared to give up their free time. They'll be coming down after they've finished work. What's the matter? You don't look happy.
A holiday excursion to the sticks to show the culchies how to run their lives.
Ah, come off it, Phil.
Well, how's it going to look? A pair of us out there parading with a bunch of strangers.
Oh, we're back to the blow-ins, are we? I see.
No, you know I didn't mean it like that. Okay. Maybe it'll be all right. I'll talk to as many as I can. Don't know where we can rise a band, though.
I thought of the school band.
But wouldn't you have to get permission from the PP?
Well, as it happens, I'm meeting Father Conlon later. He sent word he wants to see me about something. I'll see what he says.
Thursday. Isn't that the day the fellas from the Authority and the Malibu crowd are coming down?
That's right. That's when old Bruddy asked us all to be good boys and show a unified front. We'll show them. This is revolution, man.
Just as long as you're enjoying yourself. I hope it's not a game you're playing, Mal. Like that Friends of the Revolution gang.
Friends of the environment. What's got into you, Phil? I'm not playing games.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, Garahy, the TD, will be down on Thursday or Friday for his clinic. I'd better have a word with him. He's a stupid old bag, and you mightn't hit it off.
Yeah, and furthermore, you're not a blow-in like me.
Ah, cut it out, Mal. Look, he knew me, da.
Oh, Christ. I thought I'd learned to fit in pretty well here. I was even foolish enough to imagine I was well liked.
You are, Mal. You were, and you will be. This business will blow over.
Ah, bugger it anyway. Personal popularity is a fragile flower at the best of times.
More to the point. Did you do what I told you? Have you spoken to Una?
I sent down one of the kids with a note the day before yesterday.
Oh, Mal.
No good.
A note with a kid? Is that the best you can do? I don't suppose I need ask if you had any contact with Bruddy.
Ah, wait now, Phil, give us a break. The fella takes away my character with his demagoguery at street corners and God knows where else, so that my car is turned into scrap. So what do you suggest? That I go along with a white flag in one hand and an olive branch in the other? Have a heart, Phil. Anyway, I passed him on the street the other day and he cut me dead. So what the hell do you think I should do?
I don't know, Mal. I don't know what you should do. But I think you should be doing something.
Well, the library is closed over the weekend, so I'll not be able to do anything until...
Tomorrow's Saturday. The library's open until lunchtime, and you're free.
Ah, no, Saturday morning is always crowded there. There'd be too many people.
I see. I can't help you on it.
Next week. I'll do something about it next week. But not about Bruddy. That fella can go and jump in a lake. The next time we talk is when he comes to apologise.
Hey. Okay, Mal. It's your funeral.
Bruddy, what's all this about Malachy's car?
I heard something.
Do you know that Mal is holding you responsible?
Is he now? How did he make that out?
Something about a speech you made.
I only said what wanted say.
I don't understand any of this, Bruddy. Why is it you've turned against Malachy all of a sudden?
God, woman, you've a short memory.
Surely a bit of an old argument.
Never mind about that. Do you not understand what he's trying to do?
Do you mean about the factory?
What else?
He's only speaking his mind. Saying what he thinks is right. There's nothing personal against you.
Now, never mind the way he insulted me here in my own house. At the meeting in the hall in front of everybody, he came out against the whole idea, against me.
Well, from what I hear, he didn't get a lot of support.
And I'll see he gets less. I'll make it me business.
Have you considered how upsetting all this is for Una? She's caught between the two of you.
She'll get over it. But he's not the man for her. Don't you see that? For all her modern ideas, Una is a girl who knows something about loyalty. And that's a word your Mr. Malachy doesn't even know the meaning of. A damned traitor, that's what he is, a viper in the nest.
I met Una today.
I met Mal.
He sent her a note.
I know.
A very loving note, asking to meet. She showed it to me. He told her he loved her,
All the same, he should have gone and told her, not sending little notes.
Do you know what she told me?
What?
She was very moved by the note. She would have agreed to meet him, but for something that happened an hour or so earlier.
What was that?
Well, she just happened to glance out the window and saw Mal and her father pass one another in the street outside. They never spoke, just stared straight ahead.
Oh, what did she expect?
She blamed Mal, not her father.
There's a pair of them in it to blame. But at least Mal isn't going around running Bruddy down to everyone he meets.
Do you think maybe we should have them up over the weekend? Well, I could ask Una. And then you could just happen to drop in with Mal.
They're not children, Sheelagh. That would be grossly unfair to both of them. They have to work out their own salvation. Or not, as the case may be.
Well, I just thought...
Mal says he's going to see her at work next week. No notes this time. Anyway, that's what he says.
The parish priest asked me to have a word with you, Malachy.
Oh, yes, Father.
He's very disturbed.
Aren't we all, Father? It's part of life. Who is it said, the condition of the sentient human being is a qualified discontent?
It isn't a joking matter, Malachy.
Oh, I'm not joking, Father. I haven't joked for days.
The thing is, as you will know, some of the parents are keeping their children home from school.
We know no such thing, Father. All we do know is that a few of my pupils, 6 to be precise, have been absent for the past couple of days without notes or explanations.
Yes, well, we needn't be in doubt any longer. There have been letters.
Letters?
Yes, letters, a number of them. More than 6. And a few anonymous ones that we won't bother about.
What did the signed ones say, Father?
Well, the parents have written that they won't allow their children back to school as long as
I'm there. Is that it?
Yes.
The poor kids. Look, Father, those parents have no right. They can't do this. Surely I'll get support. I mean, they're breaking the law.
This is a small community, Malachy, and the last thing we want is acrimony. Anything that even hints of divisiveness cannot be tolerated.
Well, what can I say? Except that I'm appalled.
Frankly, the parish priest was hoping, in the light of these new and unpleasant circumstances, you'd have a rethink.
About what, Father?
Well, obviously about the matter that's at the root of all this.
You mean that I should call off my opposition to the factory? Cease and desist?
He asked me to put it to you as his personal wish.
And the alternative, if I refuse?
That would, of course, be a matter for the parish priest and the board of management. But it might make things difficult.
I see. By the way, Father, there was something I wanted to ask you.
Me? Yes?
On Thursday, some people who feel the same way I do about the Malibu Corporation are holding a small meeting. Well, it might not be that small, come to think of it.
Thursday. But that's the evening the officials are due.
That's right, Father. Well, a parade is no good without a band, so I was wondering if the school band would...
Use the school band for a political purpose?
Oh, this isn't political, Father. And in any case, they played at the last Fianna Fáil rally.
That was different. The answer's no. Very definitely no.
Ah, well. I just thought I'd ask. I'll, think about what you said.
Did you see the Chronicle, man?
Oh, no. Is that it? Are we in? Give us a look.
But patience, I'll do it. This'll cheer you up no end.
What does it say? Oh, we didn't make the front page, anyway.
Page 8, 1 paragraph. Here it is. Doesn't mention you by name. But it's you, all right.
Come on.
Just a minute. Here it is. The heading. Dogmatic and irrational. What? Now, isn't that you to the light? Listen. Dogmatic and irrational. Every genuine move to better conditions for the people brings in its wake, like seagulls after the plough. Nice rural touch, that, huh? Like seagulls after the plough, its scavengers, hangers-on and dismal critics who gain a little transient notoriety by crying havoc, disaster, ruin. These sad Cassandra-like figures, foretellers of doom.
Ah, I knew he wasn't very bright. Doesn't he know that Cassandra was proved right in the end?
Oh, will you shut up and listen? that these sad, Cassandra-like figures, foretellers of doom, tend to be at one and the same time dogmatic and irrational. They are best ignored and left to stew in their own irrational dogmatism.
Very funny. An editor of whom the Malibu Corporation can feel justly proud.
These two is a Mrs. Myra Breckenridge and The Life of St. Teresa of Avila. You certainly have Catholic taste in reading them.
That one's for the granny.
Ah, I see.
She's old, you know. Well, thanks, miss. Goodbye.
Good day, ma'am.
Una,
Mal,
can I see a minute?
you're seeing me.
Una. Oh, it's impossible to talk here. Can't we slip into the office?
Oh, all right then. A minute only. This way. Sit down if you want to.
Aren't you going to sit?
Now, satisfied?
Far from it, Una. You didn't answer my note.
There was nothing to say, Malachy.
In the old days when you called me Malachy, I always knew it was in the doghouse.
Wherever you are, it's where you choose to be.
Una, I had to see you. To talk to you. It just can't be true that everything has gone so wrong. Surely we can... Oh, there now, love, don't cry. What am I saying? I mean, do cry. Oh, yes, love, cry away. Makes me so happy. God, I never thought I'd be happy to see you cry. I feel a bit like crying myself. Everything's going to be all right, love. My darling, Una. Everything is going to be all right.
Oh, Mal, darling. We better. But one of the girls could just walk in any minute. Don't you think we better, pull ourselves together? I mean the opposite.
Una, I've been out of my mind. I had this picture in my mind of the pair of us stretched out like a sacrifice on the altar of stupid pride.
Very dramatic. In my case, pride never came into it, Mal.
Well, when you wouldn't even answer my note, agree to meet him.
I wanted to, Mal. You must believe me.
What stopped you?
Oh, something that happened. Something I saw. But that's all finished with now. You said so, didn't you, Mal?
Yes, of course, love.
Oh, you know, it was just getting worse and worse. I was beginning to think it might do for him. There are things I've noticed about Dad recently. I don't think even Ma'am noticed them. Or if she did, she didn't say. Honest to God, Mal, he's completely and totally idealistic about this thing. The worst seemed to be for him that you were against him. You, of all people.
Yeah, well, I thought he was more than holding his own. Of course, I may be a little biased about this, but isn't it I've taken all the knockdowns? Isn't it my face is pushed against the canvas?
You can take it, Mal. He can't. He's an old man. Sure, Lord, you should just see his face when he talks about meetings and demonstrations or counter-demonstrations or whatever you call them. His colour. Should frighten you. Oh, thank God it's all over. It is over, Mal, isn't it?
Everything will be all right, love. Trust me.
Oh, thank God.
There you are, Malachy.
Evening, Mrs. Lacey.
You're early. I wasn't expecting you for another hour at least.
Ah, well, there isn't as much for me to do at school these days.
No, I did hear something. Some people have no sense. Sit in there now and I'll bring you your tea. It's only salad, so it's all ready. It won't be a minute.
Oh, no rush, Mrs. Lacey. Take your time.
Well, you're sounding good spirits anyway, Malachy. Huh? Here you are now.
Ah, right.
Bastards! Mother of God!
Oh, they've vanished. Oh, Mrs. Lacey, what can I say? I'm terribly sorry.
But look at this? Look, glass all over the table. Oh, isn't it a good job you weren't any nearer?
Oh, I didn't think they'd played this rough. I'm sorry, Mrs. Lacey.
And your car the other night. I never thought I'd live to see the lights of this town. What is the world coming to at all?
Well, if they think they're going to intimidate me, they have another thing coming.
Come out into the kitchen and I'll get you something. I wouldn't chance that salad, no. There might be glass in it.
Yeah, well, I'll just clear up this mess. Phil Murray will put in a new pane.
What kind of people would do a thing like that?
My friends, tomorrow, as you know, is the day the men from the authority are coming down, and bringing with them the men from America. The men with the money. This is the last chance we have of being together. On our own, you might say. Before we go on show for our important visitors. An old friend of mine from out Caraniski way once heard a sermon on the last day. The priest asked him afterwards what he thought about the sermon, and the old man, he was well over 90, told him he didn't think much of it. Are you not worried about the last day? The priest asked him. Faith, Father, it's not the last day worries me at all, but the day after.
Well, you have to hand it to the old bugger. He knows how to handle a crowd. He has them in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, as a breed, I find jokey demagogues a mite underwhelming.
Let's move up front and give him a run for his money.
What? And get ourselves lynched?
The dream of many generations past. Prosperity for all. And what I have to say to you tonight is this. It's come to my notice that tomorrow, when we're all doing our level best to give an enthusiastic welcome to our distinguished guests, it's come to my notice that we can expect another sort of visitation.
Is it a holy day?
Oh, yes. A visitation of a very unpleasant and unwelcome kind. Outside agitators, no less. Strangers brought in here to oppose and obstruct our best efforts to thwart us, to subvert our cause. Red, rotten communists, the lot of them.
Right, not the old commie smear.
Not very original.
But we're no fools, my friends. We won't be codded so easily. I say to you now that the only interest these people have in coming here is to disrupt. They are our enemies.
They're not communists. They're not coming to disrupt anything. They're friends of the environment, that's all. Nothing more.
Well, my friends, isn't that nice? There you have it. The voice of wisdom. The educated voice of the opposition.
I thought you said you weren't going to...
The bastard is not playing fair. He's deliberately trying to disrupt the...
Ladies and gentlemen, I said that my purpose this evening was to warn you about these blow-ins and their friends, these renegades. And you can see for yourself now what you can expect. I'll say only this, my friends. We're proud people in this part of the country, and we don't need strangers to come in and tell us how to run our lives. We're not so weak that we have to seek the support of outsiders.
But you want the Yanks and the money.
For God's sake, let him be, man.
There's a path forward, my friends. Clear and bright and straight. The green light is on. All systems are go. We can expect that will affect all our lives. That will bring about great changes.
Yeah, that's the worrying part.
I'll leave it now.
This bloody mob oratory makes me sick. Oh, don't worry. Bruddy and his friends will be doing plenty of shouting at our meeting tomorrow night.
You can take it from me. There'll be no contamination. No pollution.
No Malibu disease. Can you guarantee that?
You're being childish now, Mal. Jesus, you're worse than he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, we must not allow ourselves to be sidetracked or obstructed now. Not at this late stage, when we've worked so hard. It's within our grasp.
He's rambling. He's off the rails. There's something wrong, Phil.
Prosperity. Prosperity for all. A dream can become a reality. We must strain every vein. We won't let it be taken from us. Not now. When it's within our grasp.
He's gone.
He's taking the time.
Somebody go for the doctor. Priest, never mind the doctor.
I see Gary, the TD, is down for the funeral.
Oh, where is he? I didn't see him.
Over there, talking to Joe Graham.
Sad occasion, Joe. A great loss. Bruddy was one of the great ones.
Aye, he was that, Mr. Garrahy. And a great admirer of yourself. Only the other day he was telling that young man down from Dublin about all you've done for the people of this area. There should be a statue in this town to that man. Those were his very words, Mr. Garrahy.
Who would have thought it, Phil? Poor old Bruddy. Have you spoken to Una? I shook her hand at the graveside, but she was crying at the time. I'm not sure she knew it was me.
The poor girl. She's in a bad way, man. Worse than the mother.
You were right about that, but you said...
there are times it gives no pleasure to be right.
I know. What should I do, Phil?
Call off the meeting. That's what you'll do.
Well, that's already attended to. I did that as soon as I got the news.
Good. That kind of thing was never our style.
Oh, what I meant was, what am I going to do about Una?
How do you mean?
Look, I saw her at the library. I went down specially. I did exactly what you said, and everything was grand, only I kind of half promised her Oh, Christ, the way things worked out. It was just exactly what I didn't want. I suppose she's heard about me heckling poor Bruddy before he...
Go over to her, man. Now's the time. Chat to her for a while, and that business will all be forgotten.
I'm scared.
Go on, for God's sake. She's not going to bite your head off.
Okay. I'll do it. Here goes.
Excuse me. Very sorry to hear that, Mrs. Murphy. No, excuse me. He was a great man. Very sudden.
Excuse me, Mrs. Murphy.
That's right.
Una, dear, I shook your hand earlier on, but I...
That's him. That's the one who killed my father.
Oh, shush, child, what are you saying? It's Malachy.
I know who it is. He drove my father into his grave. Wanted to best an old man. That's what killed my dad.
Oh, quiet, child, I tell you.
I tell you, Mother. He killed my father.
Oh, come, child, come with me upstairs now. You're not yourself. She's not herself, Malachy. She doesn't know what she's saying. This'll pass over. Give her time. It'll pass.
I don't think it will, Mrs. Murphy. I don't think it will.
Oh, child.
She's taken it very hard.
A good daughter to her father. God rest him.
Joe, isn't that, what's his name? The young school teacher fella, huh?
Oh, you don't have to be paying any attention to the likes of him, Mr. Garrahy.
I thought he and Bruddy's daughter, Una, isn't it? I thought they were courting.
That's all finished and done with, Mr. Garrahy. Didn't you hear what she said about him? The cause of her father's death. Poor Bruddy, God rest.
I heard you, but I didn't understand. What was that all about?
Came right out against Bruddy.
And why in God's name would he do that? And him courting a daughter?
That fella thinks he's far too grand for the likes of Bruddy and me, Mr. Garrahy. You should have heard him at the meeting we had up in the hall. Even attacked the priest.
He always struck me as a nice, decent young fella.
I had us all fooled for a while, Mr. Garrahy. But that night showed him up in his true colours. God, it beats me why people can't be straight and deal straight.
Well, now, if he had you fooled Joe, he must be some smart chappie.
Well, his goose is cooked now. If he has any sense, he'll pack up and leave. While he's safe. He's had his warnings. God, it was bad enough him hounding poor Bruddy and myself, but when he turned on the priest... As you well know, Mr. Garrahy, the people around here won't stand for that class of carry-on.
Who was it, the parish priest?
No, only the curate, Father Conlon.
A decent, mild-mannered man?
The decentest man never turned his collar back to front.
Well, now, I'm glad to find, Joe, that you're on the side of the angels.
Faith, it always pays, Mr. Garrahy, to keep in with the church.
Mal. Jesus, Mal. I'm sorry. That was a terrible thing she said. She didn't mean it.
Maybe not, Phil.
Look, I'm going back in. I'll try and have a word with Garrahy. Let's see if I can get him on his own.
Garrahy? What for, in God's name? Didn't I tell you the demo was off?
There's something else. I want to have a word. Look, I'll see you down in the pub after.
Okay, Phil. I'll be going down there shortly. There's just one thing I have to do first. Pat, another whiskey here, please.
Mal, you have a large one there in front of you. I don't think you should take it. Here's Phil. Hello, Phil.
How are you, Pat? Mal?
Hello, Phil.
What's this? Hey, go easy, man. That's not your phone. How long have you been here?
All the livelong afternoon and through to Dewy Eve. The Irishman's conventional escape drowned the sorrows. Oblivion. A living cliché. Christ.
Listen, you don't have to mind Una. The girl is very upset. I was talking to her mother not 10 minutes ago. Mrs. Murphy is on your side, and she's very sorry about what happened. Says everything will be all right after a few.
Thanks, Phil. That was nice of you. I appreciate it. You're one good friend, but that's all over. End of the road. Know when I'm late.
You poor sod. Give me a drink here, Pat. Small one. I think Mal is all right for the moment.
Just one of the casualties, Phil. There are a few of us. Poor Bruddy was the first fatality. Una and I are merely casualties.
There you are, Phil.
Thanks, Pat. Casualties? What are you on about, Mal?
Of the factory. It's already claimed its first victims. No doubt there'll be others.
Mal, listen to me now. You've taken some stick. We all know that. But I want you to pull yourself together. Do you hear me now?
The Americans have an expression, behind the 8 ball. It means up the creek.
Now, I get cross with you if you keep up that kind of talk. Come on, Mal. You're a better fighter than that.
Well, behind the 8 ball, that's where I find myself. And I'll tell you one thing, Phil, our son. Apart from anything else, all other considerations one side for the moment, it's an impossible position for a teacher. I want you to imagine yourself, Phil, standing in the classroom, all on your own, looking down at row after row of empty desks.
It hasn't come to that, sure.
No, not yet, but it will. Or rather, as would. I've upset enough people.
Mal, don't talk nonsense. You're wallowing in self-pity.
Don't go denying me my little pleasures.
Have all the little pleasures you want. But you're being defeatist. What's happened to that old iron in your soul?
Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. What's happened to old iron anyway? It's rusted.
Mal.
Rusted, that's what happened. I'm leaving, Phil.
Leaving?
That's right. Scarpering, tail between legs, not with a bang, but a whimper. Folding my tanton like the Arabs, stealing silently away.
You're just playing the bloody martyr, and you fancy yourself in the part.
Phil, you're a caution bloody martyr. That's good, all right. Saint Sebastian... Tied to the pillar, arrows sticking out of him, bloody martyr.
Yes, Phil, the red of the martyr will suit me. It'll match the colour of my eyes.
Do you mean for good? Pull out? Give up the job?
Exactly.
Now, this isn't just talk, is it? The drink talking.
I've handed in my resignation.
To the PP?
Right again.
He talked you out of it.
How innocent you are, Phil. Not at all. I've attacked the church. Or didn't you hear? He said words to this effect. Pity things had to turn out like this, but I understand. Probably for the best in the long run. Very serious, very dignified. It is finished. Go. The mass is ended. Thanks be to God.
Christ.
Cheer up, young man. You have a face on you like a wet weekend.
Here we are.
Now, Mr. Gallagher, you're welcome. How are you, Joe?
Hello.
A great turnout, Mr. Gallagher. Poor Bruddy, huh?
He'll be missed, Pat. He'll be missed. Is that okay? Set him up for the boys there, Pat. On me. Joe and myself will have a couple of whiskeys.
Right on, Mr. Gallagher.
Now, you were saying, Joe,
The council, Mr. Gallagher. There'll be a vacancy on the council.
Have you an interest in that direction, Joe?
Well, Mr. Gallagher, Bruddy, may the Lord have mercy on him. Poor Bruddy and I soldiered together a long time. He trained me well, you might say. And I got to know his ways. I think I could carry on the work.
Well, Joe, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Gallagher, thank you. And you, Mr. Gallagher, you could be certain of a loyal supporter on the council. With all the time you have to spend in Dublin, you'd want to know how people were thinking at the grassroots, what they were saying.
Oh, I think I could guess what every man Jack on the council was thinking. And saying, although it's rarely the same thing. Even among members of my own party. I know there are people among them won't mourn the day that they plant me, the way we planted poor Bruddy today.
Oh, may that day be long and coming, Mr. Gallagher. For the sake of the town, Mr. Gallagher. And, of course, for your own sake, too.
Oh, thanks for the drink, Mr. Gary.
Slide you, man, slide you. Good luck to you all now. Good luck. So, Joe, you would be willing to become my informer?
There's a word has a bad ring to it. Let's say I'd be willing to keep you informed.
Same thing.
Even poor Bruddy, Lord rest him. Now, mind, he had the highest respect for yourself, Mr. Gary. But he wasn't above making the odd comment.
I always found him straight. Blunt, but straight.
Oh, he was that, Mr. Gallagher, none straighter or blunter.
But you said he made the odd comment.
Well,
what kind of comment now?
Bruddy had ideas.
What kind of ideas?
About the doll, Mr. Gallagher.
You don't mean he was trying to oust me?
Bruddy was ambitious, Mr. Gallagher.
Oh, I know, but damn it, there are limits. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Well, I'm only telling you what he told me himself.
I see. Aye, you'll do for the council, Joe. You have the right temperament.
Well, thank you now, Mr. Gallagher. Thank you very much.
Oh, look who's here, the lovely Sheelagh.
Hi, Sheelagh.
I thought I'd find you here. How are you, Mal?
Sheelagh, light of my life. Never better girl. Do me the honour of accepting a drink.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Mal.
A large gin and tonic for the lady, Pat.
One gin and tonic.
Where have you been?
Up at the Murphys. They told me you just left.
That's right.
Well, that's your duty, Sheelagh. To succour the bereaved.
Oh, don't lecture me, Mal, please. I couldn't take it. I feel depressed. The atmosphere in that house. Una is like a zombie. That Joe Graham, I see him over there with Garrity now. He was mooching around the Murphys all evening, making sheep's eyes at Una.
More the way a bow-round player would look at a goal.
Yeah.
Joe. Well, now, the children of this world. There you are, Phil, and you said, or at least implied, that I was being unnecessarily pessimistic about the human comedy. Well, there's a twist even I hadn't thought of. Oh, lacrymae rerum.
Mal, you've got it wrong. Don't think Una's welcoming his attentions. I don't think she's even aware of him. She's not aware of anything, really. The very thought of it is enough to make you sick.
Well, she'll get used to the idea, and so will you. All it takes is a little time.
Mal's leaving, Sheelagh.
What?
Packed in the job, taking up.
No, Mal.
Oh, yes, Sheelagh, my dear. Not tonight or tomorrow or anything dramatic like that. I'll work out the rest of the term. Keep a low profile. Thank God it's only a few weeks.
But why, Mal?
Doubt, Sheelagh, nagging doubt.
About what, Mal?
You asked me yourself if I was playing games and I denied it. Well, the honest-to-God truth is I just don't know. I mean, I was enjoying the fight so much. I don't know whether I was acting right or the adrenaline was flowing. Maybe it was all just a question of personal vanity.
God, what'll become of poor Una?
She'll marry Joe.
Mal, that's not funny.
Oh, I don't think so either, Sheelagh, my love. We'll see. Or at least you will. Of course, I hope I'm wrong. There's something about compromise, though. It creeps up on you so gradually you don't even know you've been compromised. Eternal vigilance is necessary in order to avoid... something or other. Cheers. Maybe I was wrong to oppose the factory. I came on too strong. The others were right. There's no progress in any direction that doesn't involve a certain amount of risk. And material progress makes life more civilized, not less so. The most cursory study of history will reveal that. Now, will you believe me that it's time to move on? Now, I am going now, my children. I'll call up to see you tomorrow if I may I?
Of course, man.
Oh, thank you both. Thank you for everything, but now, at this moment in time, as the idiots say, I'm just a little drunk and very, very tired. Sayonara, my lovelies.
Night, Mal.
Good night, Mal. God bless you. Poor Mal.
I talked to Gary earlier on. Tried to get him to make some kind of public statement in Mal's favour. To put a stop to all the bad feeling. Of course, it doesn't much matter now if he's leaving.
Did Gary say he'd do anything?
Yeah, bloody old windbag. Told me I shouldn't mix with atheists and free thinkers. Said I'd lose by association. And then he asked me to join the party. Said he didn't believe in jobs for the boys, but still, when contracts were being handed out, etc., etc.
You'd better bear in mind what Mal said about compromise.
Yeah. That phrase he used, eternal vigilance, that was John Philpott Curran. What he said was, the condition on which God has given liberty to man is eternal vigilance.
But has he? Has God given liberty to man? It seems to me we're just punched around like pieces on a chessboard. God, the damned factory. Do you know what Una said to me before?
Huh?
She said that her dad, Mal, and herself were all victims.
Well, that's extraordinary. Mal told me more or less the same thing just before you came in.
They agreed about a lot of things.
It's a damn shame.
Let's go home, Phil. I want to go home now.
So do I, love.
In The Factory, by J.G. O'Malley, the cast was as follows. Bruddy, Leah McCallaghan. Joe, Michael Duffy. Pat, Louis Rolston. Mal, Niall Buggy. Phil, John Hewitt. Sheelagh, Stella McCusker. Una, Angela Harding. Mrs. Murphy, Trudy Kelly. Father Conlon, Harold Goldblatt. Mr. Webster, Eric Erskine. Mrs. Lacey, Catherine Gibson. And Timpat Garahy, T.D., Mark Mulholland. The villagers were played by John Keyes, Peter Henry, and Engel Graham. The play, which was a BBC Northern Ireland production, was directed in Belfast by Robert Cooper.
I'm just me, and you're just you. But somehow, that's everything we need. I don't have a perfect story, no shining crown to wear, just a heart that keeps on choosing you in every prayer. You're not made of fairy tales, you're not some distant dream, just the one who feels like home in ways I can't explain. I'm just me and you're just you, nothing more, but it feels true. No disguise, no in between, just the way it's meant to be. We don't need to be someone, we don't have to chase the sun. In this world so wild and free, you belong with me. We're not written like a story people talk about for years, but in every quiet moment, you're the one I feel so near. I'm just me and you're just you, nothing more, but it feels true. No disguise, no in between, just the way it's meant to be. We don't need to be someone, we don't have to chase the sun. In this world so wild and free, you belong with me. Maybe we're not perfect, maybe we don't shine, but if you stay beside me, then everything is right. I'm just me and you're just you, still somehow we make it through every road and every sea. Lead you back to me. We don't need the stars above, we already have enough. Simple hearts, one destiny. You're the one for me.